Hello, traders. I wanted to hop on here real quick and talk to you about personal loss limits. I trade a 50K combine, and if I trade micros, 3 micros, $50 per contract, my daily loss limit that will allow me to lose one trade, and that's really all I need to be putting on. And then there is another little deal down here where you can set 2 contracts. That's your trade limit, and you can set it. I don't think it will lock your account because it just says you have reached your maximum trades for today. So it'll give you some sort of a warning. But this will definitely lock you out for the day once you've hit your max loss limit for the day. You need to set this because when you get an emotional day, you can wipe out several days worth of profit trying to get that back. So this is there to protect you from yourself. So go ahead and set that and make sure you save it. Now let's look at the price action for today. This is a 1 hour chart. We have this fair value gap right here. I can zoom it in a little for you. Okay, so the fair value gap would go from the bottom of this green candle to the top of this red candle wick. That's the fair value gap on the 1 hour chart. And today, as we were going up, I was trying to anticipate where might we trade to, and it ended up trading up right to the base of this fair value gap, but it did not take the high of that candle. It left it. So now we have relative equal highs there, but we definitely respected it, and then we fell out of bed. Now down here at relative equal lows, I have a possible, for the last hour, 2 hours, we've been trading in this little chop session right here, and I've been watching Topstep TV. They're all trying to anticipate where price is going next. For me, I'm thinking we're going to buy 3 when we break this level, simply because if we look at this 15-minute chart, we have these relative equal lows right here. They're exactly the same. Now we could trade down to here, and also this is the center of a giant range. We opened higher, and so this is a regular trading session. We have not traded in this area. But I like these relative equal lows. I like the fact that January is traditionally a trading bullish. So I'm thinking that this is our target, and then we should go up at least to the middle of this range here. This is the fair value gap on a 15-minute chart, the consequent encroachment there. So the middle of this range, if we fill there and reverse, we're looking at around 21,760, 21,765-ish. So that's what I'm thinking. We take these lows and then we come back. Maybe this is a really nice little straight line. So maybe we put our take profit right there. But trying to get involved in this and anticipating, are we going to go down from here? Because once it came down here, it took out one of these lows and then just chopped for an hour. And it was really painful to watch. So why get involved in this chop when you see a very clear level here where price is most likely going to react when it hits it? So that's what I'm talking about when you go for this liquidity. These are exactly the same level. If you hover over them, you can see these numbers up here will tell you the low of that candle, and it'll tell you it's exactly the same level at 41.25, I believe. Yeah, 41.25, 41.25. So, and then we have these right here as well that are a bit of a concern. So what I did was split the difference. That'll put me $150 stop loss somewhere down here. But trying to get in here with an anticipation that it goes there is often a losing battle. Price just chops. Look at that chop. Goodness gracious. You look at it a 15-minute chart and just look at those wicks. It's just destroying people's P&L doing that. Now, are we going to go straight down from there? Who knows? But this is definitely a reaction area. So that's what I've been trying to drive the point home. You can do this on a 15-second chart or whatever just to get an idea of where liquidity is. So we've come down, we've taken out some sort of liquidity here. Now we're going back up. Where might we trade to? I mean, that looks like a shift in market structure, like we're not even going to make it down here. But on this 15-second chart, we have a fair value gap there. So we have that high we've been working with. This looks like a complete shift in market structure. So what about these? We have highs here we could be trading to up here, but we're going to take some of this liquidity, most likely, and then reverse back down. I don't like being involved in all of this. It's stressful and frustrating because you think you've got an idea of where the market's going to go, and it rips up against you and stops you out and just absolutely chews up your P&L, profit and loss. And so why not wait until we get to the level where price is most likely going to react? Now, it may blow through there. It may come down here. This is the halfway point of the opening gap. It may come all the way down here and you lose the trade. But if you get in here somewhere expecting it to take that level, you are most likely going to lose the trade. Look at those candles. These are huge moves. Look at that. From 46 all the way up here, we're at 21. Who's got a stop loss that big? You'd have to have a $200 stop loss on one single micro to survive that chop. But here, once it pops that level, then you could see a nice move up. You could at least get your 5 points on a big micro, $200 pretty easily. I'm going to set my loss limits here, I think. No, that's not what I need. Because I had my loss. I still don't need that. I had my loss limit set. Okay, so that's my hypo that we come down here, we take out these lows, and then I'm going to have about a $500 take profit for a bounce. 37, bouncing to 50, maybe to here. You could put in a $250 take profit, but the point is not to get all mixed up in this and just focus on where the market is likely to go to. If we're going down, where are we going to draw to? This area and this area. Very clear relative equal lows. This one's so close that splitting the difference, that should keep me in the trade for a reversion to the mean, which would be the middle of this range. This is where the market opened. I could see it going back to there as well, or even just the top of these. So, I hope that helps. Will this fill? Who knows? Will I make profit? Who knows? But if I get in here, there's a very high probability that I will not make money. There's a very high probability I will get chopped up and lose my money. Will it go down here? Maybe. If it doesn't, I have no loss whatsoever. I'm good. But if it does go down there, I'm going to make some money. Be disciplined. Set your loss limit. Stick to it. It's a pain to get locked out for the day, but I promise you, take yourself out of the equation. And when you have good days, good setups like this, you'll be able to profit big time And when you have bad days, when you get caught up in a chop situation like this or like this, you won't chew your account up. Trade well. Remember to be kind to yourself and be kind to one another. I love each and every one of you. Talk to you next time.